Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack at it. Bye-up, bye-up, bye. Orale, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, indubitably. We about to get straight into it. Orale, my Celly, poop butt. Farted all the time. He passed gas, ese. Spensa la tira. If you've ever been incarcerated, and I know a lot of you have, right? Or a lot of you are pretty curious about being incarcerated. So I don't know why, but to what degree of curiosity, it kills the cat, ese. Literally. People fart, ese. It's part of life. You know, if you have a celly and you pass gas, there's things called prison etiquette, right? Go by take your lazy ass. Get up, ese, right? What? Hey, fuck all that. Get up and go by the door and fucking put your ass to the door and go that way with it, right? Send that shit that way. I said to the tira because let them deal with that madness, right? I'm cool. I'm trying to chill, right? I'm trying to read fucking Sidney Sheldon. I'm master of the game on my shit. Take that to the door. That's called prison etiquette. These are some of the things that you should know while you're incarcerated, whether it be county jails, juvenile halls, prisons, fire camps. I don't know to what degree of locked up you are. But if you have to pass gas, which it's natural, so that's what we all do. You got a fat chick right now in your bed. And believe me, all night long, you smell that? You smelled that. You know you smelled that. That was her, right? So trip out. Torta's gone wild. Trip out on this. You tell your celly, and most people should know. They should already know by the time that they get to a GP main line, any type of main line, they should already know prison etiquette. There's certain things that you do and you don't do in the cell. And one of them is just fucking kick it in yourself and pass. And if you got a celly, he's the homeboy, he's the camarada. You guys have been cellies for a long time and you guys play, it don't give a fuck. Fuck, you smell that? You smell that? Right? It'd be like that sometimes. No one's tripping. But if you got a celly who's a lifer, somebody you just don't know, you know, you just met him, the proper and the motherfucking respectful thing to do is take it to the door with that funny shit, right? Now, sometimes they squeak out, is it? You know, I know like Lacra, I know his shit's wanga, that wanga, right? So sometimes it just comes out like fucking a cello, right? And when it comes out, you're all nervous and shit, trying to hide it under the blanket. Fuck, my celly's gonna be mad right now. Fuck it. Me vida loca, right? And hey, you smell that, Holmes? What's that? I think that was the Africano vato down there. Remember that big one? That vato looks like you can shit a brick, right? Look, in real life, it is what it is. There's been plenty of people in prison, and it gets serious. It gets serious over the most fucking trivial and frivolous things, right? I've seen people lose their lives, get hit, pegadas happen, people get beat up. You can hear them in the next cell over. You motherfucker, don't you ever shit, motherfucker, went off, my head's right there, right? Ooh wee, you know what I mean? Bang, bang, literally, menudo time. They're over there getting it, all because somebody passed gas. Now, I wanted to tell this story because I had a celly in Tracy, DVI, gladiator school, right? Samoan cat. I called him Leon, the lion, right? This vato had a mane of hair. He looked like a fucking lion. Could sing like a motherfucker. Hey, he looked like the Cowardly Lion. He sang like motherfucking Billy Idol, right? The vato was like, he was different. Did I say Billy Idol? Spencer. The white guy's coming out of me. Sprinkle him in. Billy Ocean. I said, Caribbean Queen, smoking dope on Charlie Sheen. Is that how it goes? I don't know. One never knows does one. But the wind's blowing today, so trip out. This celly, when I got into a cell, he was already there. He was a frequent flyer, meaning someone doing life on the installment plan. He knew all the placas in Tracy. They all knew him. They knew him by name. He was someone that was always there. Now, one thing I will tell you about in Tracy is Norteños can sell it with others, okay? We did have cellies that were others. For the most part, we tried to get into a cell with our homeboy, but you never deny a cell. If they threw you in a cell with whoever they threw you in there with, spend some humps. That's on you. Handle your, you either fight your way up out of there or do what you got to do. But at the same time, don't be doing no whack one hundo. You know what I mean? They're called the double twist action. They don't get down like that. Or maybe some do. One never knows, does one. Que no lacra. Anyways, you get incarcerated. You go in there. You do your fucking time with whatever cell you have. Spencer, Holmes. You're stuck like Chuck, and they don't give a fuck. So anyways, they open the door to the cell. It says, I see a big old lion in there. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get beat up right here by this big old Samoan dude, right? Fucking, I ain't going to go out like a poop butt. I'm going to handle my business. That's it, right? So they put me in there. He's like, where you from, brother? I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, what's up, Oos, right? And I'm hoping he's Samoan and not Tongan because they don't be liking that shit. I'm like, what's up, Oos, right? He's like, oh, that's right, Celly, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm a Norteño, whoop-de-whoop, active as fuck, right? Pintaban. See the photos in the town of I was about to get the CR and the Granca, right? So we're chilling in the cell. And he's cool. You know, he's cool. He's like, hey, man, I'm Samoan. I'm from here. Whoop-de-whoop. You know, and it's like all good, man. He was from the Bay Area, transplanted out to Sakura, got caught up in Sacramento. Has been doing, like I said, life on the installment plan, man. In and out of Tracy on violations. It just is what it is. He gets out. He's on the run day one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fuck what they say. He's moving and grooving. Hoover, right? Anyway, so we're chopping it up, and he's cool. Everything about him is cool. I'm like, all right, cool. I got a good Celly. A righteous motherfucker. He got a stinger in the session. The motherfucker got it going on, man. We about to have some hot coffee. And I don't even drink coffee, right? It's about to go down in here, though. I'm going to have a little sopita. He forwards me a sopa, little piece of a soap. The homeboy shooting me my care package. I'm working on getting cleared. I mean, it's lovely. The game is lovely. I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy breezy violation here in Tracy, right? So anyways, it's cool. It's the nighttime, I say, right? Here's the nighttime, and I'm kicking back, and we already did program shutdown, and so I function, he doesn't. Meaning he can have his mattress unrolled, homes. He's another. They get down a little bit differently. Once they get to the general population, I'm sure they roll their mattresses tight and all that. But being that this is my Celly, homes, he's functioning on a whole different level. So, you know, I'm like, hey, bro, you know, sometimes I have to yell out this door, do what I do. You know, it is what it is, bro. And he's like, nah, it's cool. Now, I can't be in the COC while he's my Celly, meaning I can't have an upper echelon position just based on he's my Celly, man, and I can't have anyone in my business, which is good. So it's kind of trying to do more work than I have to, I said, right? So it's all good in the hood, man. I'm just passing fucking wheelers as they pass by. I'm fishing a little bit. But it's easy, breezy time. You know, beautiful cover girl shit. So I'm not worried about it. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm like, what I land? Fucking fuck you, like that bitch, right? So I'm living. Anyways, trip out. So what happens is the evening time comes, right? First night. I'm there. And Gap Band. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Right? That fool's, he's laying down in his bunk reading a book. And I just unrolled my mattress. His program shutdown time. I done did my machina, my burp. He did a few with me. He did like 10. He was like, I'm done. Oos. I was like, all right, oos. Right? Motherfuckers are big naturally. Motherfucker done one push-up blew up bigger than me doing 122s. So anyways, I finally lay on my rack like, damn, right? And I throw me a book open, right? I'm about to read me a book till I'm out because I got to wake up at 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm hoping in the morning he ain't going to be all mad and shit. We're going to have to fucking fight over fucking the wake up, right? But it is what it is. He know how the acting norteños get down, so we're cool. And anyways, this motherfucker cuts the biggest pedo I done ever heard in my life. I mean, just let it go. Let it go. Right. I was like, damn. Right. I said it loud too. Damn. The homie said, hey, it's all good in there. It's good. I think, right? This motherfucking shit smells so bad, bro. I was in the door. He should have been in the door, but I was in the door. Guard! I was trying to get oxygen in that motherfucker. It was a bad situation, right? I don't know what he ate, what ate him. I can't call it like an alcoholic, but one thing I do know is for sure, this motherfucker, man, was on a different level of farting, right? I thought I seen it all, right? No, it's going to get worse with the next story I tell, but this shit was pretty bad. This was called treacherous. This made a motherfucker wanted to drop out right then and there. Fuck that, get me out of here, I'm done. Vámonos a la 50-50 yard, right? Fuck this. Homeboy's like, what happened? I thought you were solid. Yeah, but you smell that shit? I said, shit, that shit will fuck around and make motherfuckers fall off, right? Straight up. Anyways, I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? So I'm in a rock and a hard place. What do? I tell this big old 350-pound Uso, you smell like shit, right? Or do I just take it like a man, right? I took it like a man, right? I was in that motherfucker like, trying to get some oxygen, some air. He was like, oh, excuse me, Us. Excuse you, motherfucker. Yes, excuse you, right? On a whole different level of excusation. Word of the day, excusation. I just made it up. Because this motherfucker right here was different. Okay, he was different, gente. And you'll have Cellys like that. You know, you'll have Cellys that is just the Royal Rumble, and it's just what it is. You got to deal with it. Now, I think that was his first time trying to test the waters to see if I was going to deal with it. And I kind of took it like, man, okay, man, fuck it. You know what I mean? Shit happens. About 10 minutes later. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. It was like he was hitting it to the beat. You know what I mean? That shit was just bumping in that motherfucker. It sounded like two 15s in there rattling in a Honda Accord, an 86. You know what I'm talking about. The shit was rattling. That's it. Rims shaking. I was like, damn. And the smell. To explain to you what, all right, so again, you know when you have tamales and you done left them in the refrigerator for like a month or so, they were in the back. You didn't even know, and like, damn, it's smelling here. What is it? What the? Right? And then when you smell it, oh, fuck, 100 times that. Okay, so it was that bad. Finally, I had to tell him something. I was like, fuck, if I could beat up, I could beat up. I ain't no punk. It's this guy going out like that. I said, damn, bro, you stink, bro. He was like, I know, man. So I got Crohn's disease. I said, what's that? He said, my stomach's all fucked up, man. So my farts smell extra bad. I said, damn, bro. Guess what? They left me in there the whole 2 months with his ass. It was treacherous. It was dangerous. I'm going to tell you right now, I came out a harder gangster than I was when I went in. Wasn't nothing that could fade me. You think I'm scared? You think I'm going to check in? I said, after smelling that, I've already done did that. I checked in already. Okay? I was, at one point, I almost checked out. It was that bad. So I know exactly what it entails. It was a bad situation. That motherfucker passed more gas than anything. I said, man, I see the cop walking by. I was sad with the puppy dog. I was like, please, I'm sorry. So, cop's looking at me with a slick ass smile like Adam 22 looked at Swifty Blue, right? Like, bitch, got you. Right? I was like, got him. Anyways, trip out on this. Cool dude, told great war stories, was a good homie. Got to hook up with him when I got out. Never rode his ass, never called him. Fuck that, I couldn't, he farted in my car. We're gonna have problems, right? But it was cool people and respects to the homeboy Lion. He knows who I'm talking about. I know he's watching. He watches me. Shit, everybody does. I say, bang, bang. Anyway, so trip out. Get another Celly. It's another time in Tracy. I stood going to Tracy. That's the reception from Merced, California. So you always go to Tracy DVI for the most part, right? Depending upon the county you fall out of. So I'm in Tracy again. No, still active at this time, right? And I'm doing my thing. And I'm settled with the homeboy from Sakura. I'm not going to say, well, barrio. Let's just say it's from a well-known barrio in Sakura, right? He was still active, but he was older than me, but young in the game. Meaning he had never been incarcerated before. This was his first term. He was doing a little 8-year piece, got caught with a little piece, a little discharge of a little whoop-de-whoop, and allegedly, he was saying with his chest out there. He was out there saying shit with his chest. He was about to say with his ass in a minute because this vato passed the worst get. 2 fingers twisted in the middle. Let me tell you something right now. Look, the story I'm about to tell is so incomplete. 5 kids in the house, no food to eat. Ordered it too short. What I'm about to tell you right now is the truth and nothing but the truth, right? This vato smelled so bad that I made him fucking roll it up. Like I made him get out of the cell. I had to pull a slick one. The homies were mad and shit when they found out. Like, damn, you did him like that. I said, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. If you dealt with what I dealt with right now, I said you'd have dropped out. Fuck you, right? So trip out. The vato's in there and he's like, hey, bro, you mind if I use the toilet? I said, I don't give a fuck. It don't belong to me. I said, it belongs to Tracy. Handle it, right? Mistake. Okay? Anyone that's been to Tracy, they know there's a window, homes, bars. If most of the glass is broken out, so you get airflow coming through, or the doors. Nice little airflow, right? It was summertime, so it was hot. It was sweltering heat. People that have been to Tracy will tell you, we're talking about 110, you know what I mean? Hot than a motherfucker in there. And we're on the top tier, so Saki, we're baking like motherfucking sizzling, right? We in that motherfucker doing our thing indubitably. So I'm right there by the window. I'm chopping it up with the homeboy next door. Blast from Sahol. What's happening, brother? We're chopping it up on some lightweight game. And this vato jumps on the toilet. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, what? Right? That wasn't the shit. That was him making that sound. He was in that motherfucker struggling. He was in a fight with himself, right? I'm like, hey, bro, throw some agua on that one time for your mind. He's like, what do you mean? Flush the toilet, bitch. That shit smells like fucking death, right? And it got worse. It was marination time. Season of the sickness. I thought I was Lin Chung in that motherfucker. Hey, I was in that motherfucker on some straight fucking public announcement. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yo, gonna bump your body, baby. Gonna bump your body, gonna bump your body. It was bad, right? I was like, oh, power on the dance floor. I'm holding you so tight. I was imagining I was at a club or somewhere else just to get the smell away from me. The stink was on me. I took a bird bath after he was done shitting. That's how bad it was. Get it off me, right? I was like, oh, hell no. I'm even telling the homeboy, hey, bro, you smell that? He's like, hey, that smells kind of rough over there. I said, damn, these vatos from Sakura are different, right? Hey, it was bad. Worst I ever smelled. Farts, on indubitably. Okay, they were on to the next extreme. They were on some fucking, bro, ain't no smoking, but it's my thing. Again, I was trying to get my mind off shit, singing songs, doing whatever I could do, because that's how bad it was. Okay, and it was just something I had to deal with. Finally, I just couldn't take it no more, and I told him, hey, bro, you stink, bro. Fucking do something, put a pillow over your fucking lap when you shit. Whatever you can to get rid of that smell, bro, because it smelled like sour. It smelled like hot pickles when they rotted. I couldn't get the taste out of my mouth. The shit was bad, right? So it got to the point where I was like, nah, you know what, fuck this dude. Because he didn't want to do push-ups. He didn't want to do the guy. Like, he was like, bro, why do we have to do this? I said, hey, Holmes, this is the North, Holmes. This is what we say with our chest. This is how Pyro around here, right? Let's get it. And he was like, oh, bro, I ain't even going to lie, bro. I ain't really with that program. I said, what do you mean? He said, I'm going to stab you right now. You know what I mean? Straight up. Not even allegedly. I'm just going to do it, right? Real talk. Right? What are you talking about? You're not with the program. At this time, I'm the building channel, so I'm in the COC, meaning the chain of command, right? I have a high position, so I'm like, bro, you can't be telling me things like this, bro. I'm over here supposed to be DPing people for doing shit like this, and you over here telling me you ain't trying to work out. You know, I might scrape you right now. He was a big dude, too. I don't give a fuck. They would have called me the scraper, right? I'd have scraped him like ice off a motherfucking windshield real quick. So anyway, and I didn't like him anyways, and plus he smelled like shit. So, I mean, it was 1, 2, 3, you're out. That's it. X4, bye, right? We're going to X you out 4 times. So trip out, gangbanging. Spencer, going back to the old ways. So look, so the Vato fucking, oh shitty shit pants is over there doing his thing, and I'm like, hey, bro, I start to think of a plot. Hey, I'm like, fuck it. He's basically showing degenerate qualities. The Vato's not doing nothing. I'm on the verge of fucking putting something in his neck anyways. Maybe I could find a way to see where his head's at to see if he'll just bounce, right? So I was like, bro, yeah, man, if you think this is bad, you know, you should wait till you get to general population. You think the homie, this is nothing. This is the warm-up to the workout. He was like, for reals? I was like, yeah, bro, you smell like, you fart like that or shit like that, bro? I'm telling you right now, homeboys ain't having that. They fuck around, cut your whole head off and nothing but your head off, right? So help them God. He was like, serio? I was like, serio, with the capital S, that's it for the Sud. I ain't playing, right? The Vatos are down. He was like, bro, I ain't even trying to do all that. I said, well, hey, there's always one way to go. And see, this is a poisonous tactic, and I did it. It's part of the game, man. It's something that ain't righteous, but hey, he didn't have to. You could have said no, right? I was like, you could always go to medical and never come back. Just tell the cops you can't come back. You know what I mean? Straight scandalous how getting rid of our Norte soldados, but at the same time, the Vato wasn't really about that business, so fuck them. You know what I mean? You're only as strong as your weakest link. Goodbye, right? So Vato's like, well, how do I do it? I said, well, I don't know. I don't know that recipe, homes. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's Vatos on the street that have wiggled by that do, but just go and just tell them, hey, I don't want to go back, and see how that works out for you, right? He's like, well, how do I go to medical? I said, you got to put in a ducket, like, fuck it, right? I said, they'll be calling you out. This is a reception, bro. They're going to call you out for medical reasons. Sure enough, they called him out the next day. I was happy, right? I told him, get out faster than a rabbit gets fucked, right? That Vato went and never came back, right? I spent San Latita. I know I'm a bad guy for that, but at the same time, if you would have smelled what I smelled, you would have went any route too. Like I said, it was bad. It was very bad. It was sour, is it? You know what I mean? It was mayonesa. It was mayonesa mixed with fucking pickle juice. It was different, right? It was like a sandwich that was already expired. It smelled like Subway in that motherfucker. Only Subway that's been closed up for 2 years. It was bad. I've smelled Arby's like that before, right? So that's guy made her roll it up too. Roll it up out of my bed and get the fuck on, drop out, bitch, right? And that's what it was. Anyways, you know, just a couple stories about prison, because I know a lot of people have went through some of the similar situations. When you're in prison, you have a celly that shits all over himself. Now, me, I never was into that. So, yeah, I let a couple of them out one time. I was like, damn, I can't even take it. Right? I was like, fuck. My celly's like, is that you? I was like, nope. Deny. Always deny. Hey, bro, was that you, Holmes? You just fucking farted, eh? What spell that? To what degree of fart? You know what I mean? Well, fuck, one never knows, does one? Right? I was on some different shit. They'd be like, he ain't gonna admit it anyways. Never admit it. I never admitted to nothing in my life. Hey, gun. Sounds good. You wear glasses? Charlie. I'll take these motherfuckers off. But I see you with them. Them's fakes, y'all. Right? Straight up, Holmes. I deny what I gotta deny, because that's just the way of the game. You know what I mean? Catch me if you can. That's it. But one thing I will say is, you know, for anyone that's going through the struggle right now they're watching me in the pintowns and they're Celly shitting all over himself. They're like, damn, I know this right? Spencer, homie. Hey, watch out. They'll melt your dials on your iPhone. Don't let them use that motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. I already know. It's bad when you have to bird bath after they shit. Okay, to clean the stink off you. I went through situations like that. I'm telling you. If you think I'm done with my stories, I have only just begun. There's one that's worse. But we'll say that one for a different time, because that's a different level type shit. So I can't even get into that right now. Anyways, with that being said, just wanted to wake up your day with a little something funny, some comedy, man, and some real life shit. Facts. All happened. No lacra. Not like your stories. We didn't whack a fucking CO or do a peg out of the 19th in a row. Charlie Holmes, dude farted on himself. Bang, bang. Real life. Prison. You know what it is. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about struggling and striving for your familia homes. Go out there and do it to it, man. Go out there and get that money the legal way, because if not, you're going to have your Celly shitting all over yourself, or all over himself, which is basically all over yourself because you're in the same room. And you know what it is. If you like this, thumbs up. Please, fuck with your boy one time. If not, thumbs down. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's the unity of all people. Keeping it real. I want some action tonight, Rosie. Unless you smell like shit, then I don't want none of that. Bang, bang, the gun.